What's up everybody, this is Colin Dijs from Deberoo, and in this video I will show you how to promote ClickBank products using native ads. It's obviously the best time of the year to run Nutra products. I'm in ClickBank right now and I will show you some of the highest converting offers. So what you will see is you will see a lot of different Nutra products here. I selected Gravity, so you will see the most trending offers at the top. And what you will notice straight from the start is that they all have a relatively high average conversion rate in terms of payout, right? So we got $45, $115, $108, $54, $130-ish, $130. So we're wiggling around $45 to $115, which means these offers have the perfect payout for native ads, right? So I am in the Deberoo suite. This is our new software platform. You can get your first month 40% off plus free courses on any topic, link in the description below. If you go to advertising, you go to the landing page builder. We basically have an insane amount of landing pages available. I'm not going to show them to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to filter on Nutra because that's what we're going to run. And obviously there are many different templates available. However, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can set them up in under, let's say, 5 minutes even. The Nutra VSL1 is one of the most frequently used landers. So if we would go to, let me just show you one thing. If we would go to the Deberoo Suite dashboard, you can see the most used templates by our users as of this week. So the Nutra VSL1 and the Nutra Advertorial one are the most frequently used Nutra landers, which is this one and this one. Right, so this is not really designed for ClickBank products, but this one is, and this one definitely is. But let me show you how it works. So let me just type YouTube, create, and then it will load up the editor, and I can basically change all these elements to what I need to do, right? So I'm not going to make it over complicated. I'm just going to show you some simple features on how to adjust this in under 5 minutes. So first of all, we have to pick an offer, of course. We have the custom keto diet being the most trending offer. Research, still doing very good. Still by pro, diabetes, no. This is the moment of the year where aggressive weight loss is probably the way to go. So let's select custom keto diet and see what this offer is all about. Right? So this is quite nice. This is a good layout. It would be great if we could create a coherent flow by using this image on our landing page, right? So let's click this image and let's see if we can actually make the same image appear here as we have here. Right, so what I would like to do is I would like to include get your custom keto diet if that's possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of this, and it would be very nice because what we call this is we call this a one button click-through lender, right? Because basically it has a play button and it mimics a real video, and we're pretending that it's a lender, but obviously fake. All we want to do is get them through the landing page. And if you use a bridge page like this, well, that is perfect. Awesome. If we use a custom bridge page, a custom landing page we host like this, before we send them to the actual offer, the conversion rate on your offer will be 100 times better, right? So a lander like this in front of your offer will get you a conversion rate between 1 and 5%. Without having this lander in between to pre-frame your traffic, what happens is you can send 1,000 clicks and not get a single conversion, right? Because pushing them directly to the offer is usually not recommended. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play this video and see what it says. Would you like to know? All right, let me just grab that headline straight from the start. Would you like to know exactly what to eat to lose fat? Very simple. I'm going to go here. Would you like to know what to eat to lose stubborn belly fat? I'm going to make it a little bit more juicy than it actually is. But obviously this is very easy, right? Switch out the logo to your logo if you have one, which would normally be in the direction of your branded domain, right? You can leave this the same, doesn't matter, you can change the name, it's not really that important. What is important to note is that all the basically main fields where somebody can click on are linked with a click URL. So if you're using a tracking software, you would paste your click URL inside the page info. So you put the destination URL here, which is mine, track.greenlanes.com/click. However, some of you might not use a tracker. With for native is 100% not possible, right? So if you don't use a tracker, you get all kinds of fucked up results and definitely very big chance of it not being profitable. However, if you're still ignorant and you want to do this, then you generate the hop link, and instead of putting a click URL, you put the offer link, right? Right here. However, so now it will be blah, 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 minddomain.com/YouTube. That's not what I want. I actually want to say regular diet or something like that. This is my click URL. I do change links, and the links have been updated, right? So all the links now go through my click URL. Anywhere they click on the page, obviously except the text, which means we have to add some text. This is a video sales letter. However, here it says, which most ClickBank offers have, prefer to read, click here. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do a partial text. Okay, I think I'm going to copy this, take it here and try to replace this text. Yep, there we go. We can use this. So we're not going to invite you to read because our video is not about reading. All right, make sure it is formatted correctly. Okay, if you or one you care about suffering from excess weight, is that how you spell it? I don't know. Let's just do a quick yes. Okay, perfect. My English is good. Okay. Would you like to know exactly what to do? Okay, if you're serious. Yeah, I put all these capitals in, but let's remove them because usually you only do this with a headline. And as I copied it, because it's their headline, it makes sense. What happens in this case, we are creating something which is called a coherent flow. Coherent flow is something I made up myself. It's not a real word, but what it basically means is that your advertisement flows into the landing page, which flows into the offer page, right? There are big similarities in the images and kind of copy text that you're using. By doing this, you create a big pattern of trust and you make it look very smooth to go through the entire funnel. Obviously, now we have this, get your custom keto diet. So I'm going to adjust this. Get your custom keto diet. I'm going to do the same with that as well. You could change the color on this, but I think it's quite good. It matches. If you make it blue, let's say, it would be definitely to blend in, right? So this stands out quite a bit. Let's see what it looks like on a tablet. That's pretty good. So it's a one-tab scroll. However, what we call above the vault, basically with those scrolls, everything is visible, which is important. Mobile, probably, yeah, as well. That's great. I was going to say probably not. And even on mobile portrait is where we send a lot of our traffic from. I just have to use a different logo because this logo doesn't format correctly, but it looks perfect. So this is absolutely great. Good landing page to use. And it's ready, good to go. So I think we did it with my explanation even around 5 minutes, which obviously is great. The editor will allow you an extreme amount of different options, which can be very complicated, but they can all be very easy because as you noticed, I didn't use any of these additional extra elements, but you could if you wanted to. What's most important is that the destination URL is there. So you replace the Deberoo suite test links. And I mean, for having all these different softwares that you need, all these courses and everything in one platform makes it obviously extremely convenient. All right, the next lender, yeah? So I'm not going to save this. I'm going to exit the editor. And I just want to show you the second example, right? Because I know a lot of people want to run native ads. A lot of people want to do it now because it's like prime time, this time of year. You have to do it right. So for the ClickBank offers, we call them video sales letters, right? Because if you look at, this is a video. If you have something like this, is what we call, well, this is more a sales page. But the other pages that I showed you, for example, this one are advertorials, they're news style articles. They also work really well, but they don't work well in combination with a video sales letter. The idea with the video sales lander is that you get them to the lander as soon as possible, but you want to include the bridge page for a good pre-frame, right? You have to create a coherent flow. So that is important, that everything looks good, feels good to the user, feels natural. Same thing here, a little fake video with the play button, watch now. Just change this copy, just like I changed it in the other video. Here is where the logo goes, the viewers. Make sure it is formatted nicely. So probably if you run mobile, you want to remove this part of the text, right? And keep it short, because you never run mobile and desktop at the same time anyway. So mobile portrait, mobile landscape looks perfect, right? You might want to, if that's needed, move these things around, these elements, but I don't feel, just click this button and it comes up. But I feel like if you make this perhaps a little bit smaller, it still looks good, and it's above the fold right now, the watch now button, right? So that is important. To be able to have these landers at your disposal obviously creates a great pattern. Later this week, I'll make a video on how to create the ads to actually make a full campaign for you guys. So you'll be able exactly on how to run ClickBank offers using native ads. As you can see, when we go into the template section and we filter on native, there's a whole lot of different landers available. From Forex to crypto to CBD to testosterone, different neutral ones, more CBD, credit score, dating, all kinds of different elements. Let me just turn this one off so we don't get too many visuals. What is important to know that with these type of landers, they fit exactly with the traffic. So if you would go for something like, let's say, push, you will see a whole different lot. Sometimes the same, sometimes they're suitable, but you'll see a lot of quizzes, lottery spinners, all that kind of things, because they're usable for push. So what is important to know is that you need to use the right landing page for the right source. So I want to run native and I want to run Nutra. So these are the only one really suitable. Ooh, I also like this one, which is, let me just show you. I don't recommend you use this one because it's a little bit more complicated to set up, and the VSLs do really great, those landers, but this is a more of an advanced lander, which is basically a quiz with some long copy. So if you're targeting to an older female audience, this one would be great. And you can even use this one on Facebook if you alter the text properly, but this is by itself a native landing page. So I hope I gave you an idea of the landers you can use with native ads. If you want to promote Nutra ClickBank products, make sure to check back to my channel this week or after watching this video, basically, if you watch it at a later stage, because I will have how to create the Nutra ads for ClickBank, how to set up the entire campaign, and basically how to get your first conversions. Because this time of the year it's booming, you have to put in the work. If you're interested in using the Deberoo suite like I'm using, there's a link in the description to get 40% off your first month and obviously get a whole range of free courses. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.